Op toer deur die RSA se beeldskone vlaktes, pad langs onder Afrika se eindelose lug, besoek ons vergete klein ou dorpies, herleef saam met ons hul geskiedenis en kuns. Pad langs deur die RSA reis ons voort, of volg ons op YouTube en Facebook ook, of luister op die radio na ons groot verhaal. Ons vertel vir jou in jou eie moedertaal. Spore ontvou waar krimme tartbome staan, besienswaardighede blink in elke sonnestraal. Elke nuwe myl bring onvertelde stories in hierdie land vol van skoonheid en euforie. Wat langs hierdie RSA reis ons voort, of volg ons op YouTube en Facebook ook, of luister.
Hallo, ek is Jacques Leeuw en ek is in Magaliesberg. Kom ontdek Route 24 Magaliesberg saam met my. Kom ons gaan. En hier staan ons nou by die plek waar ons die game drive gaan doen. African Hills in die parkeerarea. Baie om te sien. Afrika op sy beste. African Hills Safari Lodge en Spa is geleë op die 6800 hektar Plumari privaat reservaat in die Magaliesberg, binne 'n uur se ry vanaf Johannesburg en Pretoria. Hulle bied gaste 'n onvergeetlike grootwild ervaring in 'n malaria-vrye omgewing.
Okay, I'm just going to see if we can chase after a few animal sightings.
Okay.
There's some hippo down here. They might be out the water now, so I'm going to first check on that.
All right.
Okay, you've got a herd of impala here, and you can see there's just one adult male. So in May, you have the shortening of the day. That increases the testosterone of the male in the southern hemisphere, and that'll stimulate them to start doing battle, herding the females. And by doing that, you're able to get all the females to synchronize their birth, and then they're much, much safer in surviving those first few weeks when they're born.
Okay.
So within these impala, you'll see there's a few young males with those small horns. As soon as they get to 1 year old, they'll be seen as a breeding threat from the dominant male, and he will oust them and kick them out.
Okay.
While you're here, now one is the vultures. We've got 260 nesting pairs of Cape vulture here, but you need to do that in the mornings.
Okay.
And then we've got the petroglyphs, which are the ancient carvings.
Okay.
And I do those talks because I've lived with the Bushmen before.
Oh.
Do you see the hippos all out there on the... See, they sleep because it's like midnight for them.
Yeah, okay. Gee, beautiful.
Because we've got a cool day, the hippos have decided to come and rest out the water. So we're lucky. Usually we just see their little noses sticking out. And this would be midnight for them.
Oh.
Because these guys, they're going to feed at night and they're going to walk around here, eat between 30 and 40 kilograms of grass, which would take about 5 hours. And then they'll come back and sleep here in the water. And when they are too hot or too cold, they will change.
Yeah. How many hippos do you have here?
We've got 6 here
6.
in this group here.
Lovely.
I'll do one quick more line for you. Hippo is a great vegetarian. It eats about 1.5% of its body weight every 24 hours. And then it's got a 10 centimeter fat layer around its body, insulate itself from the cold.
I think I've also got that 10 centimeter.
Want to get a shot?
Yes. How old would they be now?
Sure. What month are we in now? September. So they'll be close to a year now.
Oh,
About 9 months, maybe.
okay.
See, they're on their own. There's no mother.
Yeah.
So the mother has kicked them out. She's about to start her next litter. On the left is the female, which is that rufous color. They've all born that color. And then the male will change from the colors of the female into that dark gray-brown color.
Okay.
Okay. And this animal as well is the dividing line between bull and cow and ram and ewe.
Okay.
So the female is a ewe and the male is a bull. And everything above 108 kilograms is a bull and a cow, and everything below that is a ram and a ewe. Okay, so what happens is a male sets up a territory in these grasslands close to water. And that's where the biggest male will have the best grassland close to water. And then these breeding herds move through these areas and the better your grassland, the more opportunities you'll get to breed with the female.
My goodness.
But we'll see better wildebeest than this. I can't get any color on him. I don't know if you can see anything. Because all your migrants are going to start moving back in now.
Okay.
So you've got warburgs, you've got booted, you've got tawny, you've got lots of eagles that can come in here, but I just can't see enough detail. Behind me, I've got blesbuck. A blesbuck is associated with high-veld grassland. These animals are all resting now, and they rest communally like this, so that if predators were to attack, they could warn each other and escape. They need short grassland areas for this.
Okay.
Those white marks that you see up on that mountain are unique. Those are the marks of vultures, the Cape vulture. On this property here, we've got about 260 nesting pairs of Cape endangered vulture. And so we're the custodians, and they're not in areas that are game reserves or national parks. So we have to make sure that they're fed and survive in these wild areas.
My goodness.
And that is the unique feature of this reserve, is those Cape vultures. There's only about 3,000 left in the world and about 1,000 associated with the Magaliesberg. And the uniqueness here is they've got a very, very high density of down feather. So they need to fly at very, very high altitudes, 37,000 feet, when they're feeding and looking for food in the cold. So when they grow up, they need to be sheltered from the sun. So they're always on cliffs that are south-facing below the Tropic of Capricorn. So they're limited to where they can breed.
Wow.
See, if the ostriches run, then the eland will also run.
Okay.
See the eland crossing outside a kudu. It's a kudu.
You can see him, yeah.
So kudu socialize in these family groups of females and their offspring. And then the males will socialize in bachelor herds. Then in April, when the females come into season, the males will split up and look for groups of females and fight for breeding rights.
Okay.
Okay, so what you'll notice is most of them are sleeping. You see, they're just waking up because we've arrived here. So if a predator were to run in here to try grab one of them and they did an alarm call, it would give them all a chance to escape. If they were in long grass, that wouldn't be able to happen. Stripes on the shoulder, and GNU originates from the call it makes when it's marking its territory. And then the Afrikaans name would be wildebeest. Okay, we're just going to have to wait and see what we can get because they're not in a good place for me. I'll try and sneak in over here. But we've got a small group of sable antelope here with their offspring. Yeah, this is about the best we're going to do. You see, I've got a real big pregnant female. Then I've got 2 oxpeckers here as well. You see that?
Sure.
Red-billed oxpeckers. Unfortunately, it's not an easy place to film. I'll try and sneak in a little bit closer. Darn, I should have brought my camera.
So peaceful.
Oh, I mean, you can hear them picking the leaves off the trees.
In the bush.
So we've got a breeding herd of buffalo and they will move around, and then we've got the bachelor bulls which roam around the lodge in other areas, and in November the males will join up to the herds and fight for breeding rights.
Smiling for the camera.
Yeah, this female is not happy with us. See, she hasn't eaten, she's just been watching us.
Yeah.
So these are all disease-free buffalo, and unfortunately the way they were introduced is people fed them by hand from the backs of vehicles. So it makes all these animals very aggressive because they don't have a fear for humans. So one's got to be careful working with animals that are not in wild areas like this.
There goes another one.
Okay, you got
up
impala there. Okay, there's kudu and impala in the background. See, there's one little light lamaki. You see its horns are much, much smaller.
Yeah.
So usually those guys get eaten by the jackal, but this guy survived. Was able to keep up with the herd.
An increase rock.
Yeah, so basically what tribes used to do in ancient times is they used to make these lines, and they would try and increase fertility or happiness or something. So each one of these could have meant something. But what you'll notice here is if you break one of these rocks open, you'll see that it's black. So you'll see on the outside, it's like that burnt color, and then on the inside it's black. So what happened here is this used to be black, and now it's sunburned back to the original color of the rock, which takes thousands, if not tens of thousands of years to happen. So this is a unique rock.
My goodness.
Yeah, this is some kind of sacred site, but I don't know what it is. You see this looks like it's all been from smelting, some kind of smelting. Can you see that? That's like scum that's left over from it. And there's hundreds of these sites all over the property, which we just have no. Yeah, when they see the males now, they'll be in groups of anything between 6 and 12 on average. We have some eland in front of us. And this is one of those antelopes. It's the largest of Africa, which is very, very difficult to get close to. And one of the reasons is he was persecuted for tens of thousands of years by the Bushmen and used as a food source. And with that, he's like a heavyweight boxer. He runs out of energy quickly. So he's relatively easy to hunt down. And it's a big food source with a high fat content, which the Bushmen needed to survive. I'll try and sneak in a little bit closer. So far, so good. Oh, show it. Okay, that front one's got an injury on the right shoulder. if you listen carefully, you can hear the clicking of this male when he walks.
Oh, yes.
And that clicking is where the Bushmen believe their language came from, because they have a clicking language. So they believe their language originated from the feet of the eland. And so this is the spiritual animal that they can connect to the underworld or to the gods with. That's why you see so many Bushman paintings that are elands,
Okay.
because it's the connector between the gods and the humans. But you see, even though that's injured, it hasn't lost condition. It's still in healthy condition. So I just monitor it. But we haven't seen these males for a while. I've got two younger ones here on the left. You see that they're learning the art of battle.
Yeah.
These are all his mares with their offspring. The problem with zebra is they're a hind gut fermenter. So they release methane, so they always look fat and bloated. Even the males sometimes look pregnant. But this is the stallion walking at the back, so he can protect his group of females.